Hello everyone, welcome back to Sawyer Studios, and if you are currently hearing the pitter-patter of rain, that is because it is currently raining outside and my camera is right by the window, so I apologize if that's sort of in the background. I'm going to try to speak as loudly as possible and as consistently as possible so that you cannot hear that. Anyway, we are doing our second ever Sawyer Studios scale of 10. Pretty much I pick off the top 10 LEGO sets you should be saving up your money for, that I personally am saving up my money for. Number 1, of course, being the main LEGO set that I'm saving up my money, and number 10 being the one that I might not even get. So let's start off on the list of 10 at number 10. First of all, I'd like to say before I say what number 10 is, number 10 was going to be the Imperial Shuttle. And then we got some pictures of the Imperial Shuttle, and from the looks of it, in my opinion, doesn't look that hot, and I'm probably not going to get this set most definitely, which is why it moved down from number 10. So, Darth Vader helmet set. I'm actually really excited to see how this looks. The bust, that one Comic-Con exclusive, that looked pretty rough, but it's sort of nostalgic almost, just from what the set is. So I'm really excited to see a revamped version of this, especially with all these new building techniques and pieces that LEGO's come out with throughout the last couple of years. So I'm really excited for that set, saving up for that. Darth Vader's meditation chamber. This set is on number 9 because, one, I'm not even sure, I don't know what it's going to look like. I don't know how well the Technic mechanism is going to fit. I really hope it's not like a really good looking set with a weird Technic piece behind it that you kind of just have to ignore. I really hope that's not the case. Also, this isn't really a set you need to save for. This isn't going to be expensive. So this is definitely a set I could possibly just be walking through a store and I guess I'll pick this up. I'm in the LEGO store and oh, yep, why not? I'll get it. So that's why it's at number 9. Buildable probe droid. I actually really am liking these 18 plus style sets, these models that we're going after, whether it be buildable models or these just sort of pictured scenes such as the Bespin Duel. They seem really good and really interesting. They're intriguing me. So this probe droid, if done well, should look very nice. I'm a little worried about the price on this one though, albeit it better be big. That's all I'm saying. It better have a lot of pieces, and it better not be like a DO where what that set was $70, and it really shouldn't have been worth that much. It really should have been 50, if anything. I mean, the wheel doesn't even turn. It was just absolutely egregious. You might not believe me when I say this, but number 7 on the list is the UCS Atat Walker. I am not going to be spending $800 on a UCS Atat Walker. But why is it number 7? Because I feel like out of all the sets I've said so far, you wouldn't have to save up money to get maybe the buildable probe droid. A little arguably, you might have to save up some money. But for the UCS Atat, you're definitely going to have to save up some cash. $800 is a lot. You know what I could buy with $800? I could buy the Hogwarts Castle and the Diagon Alley for $800. And I'd rather have either of those sets than the UCS Atat Walker. I haven't seen it yet. I know we haven't seen pictures of it yet. I'm just very skeptical. I'm sure it's going to look great, but I'm sure the minifigure count's going to be low. There's going to be no interior, as I've been saying for most of these videos. I'm just not that excited and probably could not justify me dropping $800 on an Atat Walker, purely displayed, 6,782 pieces. Mandalorian Throne and Vault. This one, just an easy buy, $20. You got Darth Maul, you got Ahsoka Tano, you got a cool little mini build. There you go. Don't need to save up the money, but I'd buy 10 of those faster than I'd probably buy the UCS Atat Walker, because I would be only spending $200 instead of $800. And this is also maybe a surprise to all of you, but it is the unknown $30 set. I don't know what the set is. I'm having fun speculating on what I think this set could be for $30. All I know is that if it is in fact a Target exclusive, I'm gonna want it. And if it is not a Target exclusive and it's a $30 battle pack, I'm gonna want it. So I'm excited for it no matter what it is. I feel like Lego could not lowball me on this set unless they made it a $30 Luke's Landspeeder. Then we're not going to go down that road. We're just going to keep thinking happy thoughts, and I'm actually excited to see what this mysterious $30 set is going to be. The UCS Gunship, now knowing that it's not going to be $200, but $350. This is definitely a set that I have already started to save up for, and you all should definitely start to save up for it as well. This set is going to be an amazing display set, especially for all you Clone Wars Republic fans out there. You know, it's far and in between. It's like every blue moon we get a UCS set from the prequels. So, like, you better hop on this set fast. It's going to be a popular set. I am projecting that it's going to be all sold out everywhere the first time it's released for at least the next several months. And I really hope Lego doesn't underestimate how popular this will be, because when I was talking to one of my Lego friends, they were saying how Lego drastically underestimated the Millennium Falcon. So when they originally got the UCS Millennium Falcon in back in 2016, they only had like 4 of them come in. 2016 was it, or was it 2017? It was one of those years. Anyway, they only had like 5 of them in stock originally, and they all sold out. I think he said they all sold out within like the first hour, not even. And they didn't get any back for like an entire week. They completely underestimated how popular that set would be, which is a surprise. And I guess you could see that Lego didn't think it'd be popular because they added that black VIP card in with the purchase, even though they didn't need it, and the black VIP card doesn't do anything. There really hasn't been anything with that. But the UCS Gunship, that's definitely a set that not only are you going to save money for, but you're going to set your alarm for like 4 in the morning and get to the Lego store 2 hours before early. That's what type of Lego set this is going to be. Moff Gideon's Cruiser. The UCS Gunship I am very excited for, but Moff Gideon's Cruiser is a ship we've never gotten before. Sure, we've gotten a gunship before, we've gotten 3 gunships before, but we've never gotten a light cruiser. This set should look phenomenal. With $160, you can't go wrong there. You got a budget of $160, that's the retail price. You gotta give us some good stuff. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this ship turns out. I'm trying to think about what the interior is possibly going to look like. I'm unfortunately going to assume that this light cruiser is going to be the same size as the Imperial Star Destroyer that came out several years ago. And that's going to mess with my head, honestly, because the light cruiser is smaller than the Star Destroyer, and they're probably going to end up being the same size, unfortunately. Maybe even the light cruiser ends up being bigger. I think that'd be really funny. But I think it should be really well detailed inside. I'm sure we'll get on the interior, the bridge probably up near the front, as most Star Destroyers do nowadays, especially the First Order Star Destroyer. In the back, we'll probably get like the the Dark Troopers cells, like their charging stations or whatnot. We'll probably get some featured there. And then we'll probably get, on the other hand, some hallways, maybe a hangar bay, where they all run out from the shuttle that they crash in it, or something like that. Maybe a hallway scene leading up to the bridge, so you can have Luke Skywalker, if you have a Luke Skywalker figure, slash through some Dark Troopers there. So I'm very excited for this. At $160, nothing to cough at, so definitely will be saving up for that. Is the $100 set Bad Batch Shuttle. This set is number 2 because it's a Bad Batch Shuttle. You gotta have that. I'm definitely gonna purchase that set before the cruiser, because if we do in fact get the 5 minifigs I'm thinking we're gonna get, which is the Bad Batch crew, I am definitely picking that set up as fast as I can, because that shuttle doesn't only look nice, that shuttle looks very, very slim. Like, this is a shuttle design we've never seen before. I'm expecting really quality interior. I'm $100. I'm spending $100. I better get some good quality builds, like a solid architecture, good outside, good inside. I'm expecting a Razor Crest level set here, something that looks good and has a lot of features. So I'm very much looking forward to this Bad Batch Shuttle. It better not have just a cockpit area and then like some really crappy interior that fits maybe a figure with a couple of decorations on the inside. I want it to go all out. So that's the Bad Batch Shuttle at number 2. And of course, before I mention my number 1, as information comes out, as pictures come out, this list is probably going to change. I'm probably going to post another one of these lists in probably 2 months down the road somewhere. We're definitely going to have new information by then. We're going to have new photos by then, some more leaks and all that jazz. And that might very well influence my decision. And if a significant amount of this list changes, I'll post another one of these videos. The Mandalorian Fighter, $60, not exactly needing to save, but $60 is, $60 is a good solid week's of groceries. So that's, I can't spend $60 on just anything. So that's the set I am saving up for the most. And why is that? Because Bo-Katan and Gar Saxon are two minifigs that I desperately want. And I know LEGO's going to do an amazing job with them, and I hope at least one of them has arm printing. That's all I'm asking for. This Mandolin Fighter did not get the Clone Wars one, so this is sort of like my redemption to get this set. I'm very excited, and I think this is probably the number 1 set that we should all be saving for, is the Mandalorian Fighter, if especially you're a Clone Wars fan. This is the best Clone Wars set we are getting, and I'm not counting the Ucs Gunship because that's technically episode 2, not TV show Clone Wars, but this is the best Clone Wars set we're getting out of the Clone Wars wave. And we got the AAT, and LEGO kind of just teased us a little bit with some Clone Wars sets from season 7, and we didn't see anything else go through to fruition. We didn't see a 501st Y-Wing, we didn't see a Venator, we didn't see any of that stuff. It kind of just fell flat. And so we look at this lineup we have currently in the summer, and we see Mandalorian Fighter and the Mandalore Throne and Vault as our 2 Clone Wars sets. So hopefully this is just LEGO telling us, we're not giving you all the Clone Wars sets at once, we're going to spread it out. And if that's the case, I can live with that. I can really live with that. It'll probably save my wallet in the long run, honestly. They're up to spend all my money at once. But if that's not the case, LEGO, I'm telling you, please continue to make good Clone Wars Season 7 sets, because if you don't, I'm going to be very sad. So everyone, that is my top 10 Sawyer Studios scale of 10 LEGO sets of what we should be saving up our money for, what I'm saving up my money for within the foreseeable future. All the LEGO Star Wars sets we know are coming out this year. Thank you everyone for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe down below. Click that bell icon if that bell icon is not on, so you can get notified when I'm posting new content. Also, be sure to check out my other informative videos on LEGO Star Wars 2021 sets, such as the 3-word game, where I take all of the sets and I apply 3 words to each of them to make sure that it's succinct and that you understand how I feel about the set, and then I go into more depth. It's just a fun little game, really, to force myself to describe each set in 3 words and not some long paragraph, even though I do go into a long soliloquy after explaining why I've given it those 3 words. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching. This is Sawyer Studios. I'll see you all in the next video.